I've kept silent for a while now, allowing time to pass and ignoring the continued slander, name-calling, and lies about me and what happened with the rescue, Jack, and Chaplin. However, the misinformation and complete lies about me and what I did and didn't do have not come to an end and only keep getting said on repeat to everyone she can, and it's time for some truth. I do not expect this to stop her and her antics. It never does. She enjoys whatever attention she can get, negative or positive. This is my account of what actually happened, and everyone is free to believe what they wish. This entire saga began long before I was involved, but now feels like it has went on forever instead of the 4 months ago when I posted my first video about her. I will mention that I made that video because I had sent her an email asking her to not attack another creator here on the platform, and to not lie about her and accuse her of horrible things and try to destroy her reputation because they had a falling out. Simple as that. She then used this email to say I was being nasty to her and that I was dumb for supporting this other person and acted like she was leaving YouTube because of people like me. This was clearly an attempt to not only be able to call me names and publicly shame me and make me seem like a terrible person, but to get her followers and viewers to feel sorry for her and beg her to stay. That's what happened, of course. They did give her the sympathy she wanted, and she in fact did return, and with it, she now had a new enemy to come after. Me. She labeled me as a troll and a troublemaker. She from then on either had her spies keep an eye on my channel and what I posted, or she herself did, so that anything I might say about her could be used to continue her harassment of me along with other content creators that she had targeted. There were 2 creators that she was actively stalking and calling their local authorities, trying to report them and do any kind of damage she could to not only their reputation but their actual quality of life. For someone that claims to believe the importance of the human-animal bond, she tried her best to cause these people the loss of their animals. After knowing the way that she has no hesitation in calling different states to contact not only animal control but the police, attorney general, adult protective services, and etc., when she posted a comment around June 9th stating, "Yes, can you imagine if Second Chance in the Jonesboro Animal Shelter saw the comments that these 50-something women left? And I wonder how that pet photographer's clients would feel if they knew she was good friends with a woman who is a bully, ableist, harassing, rageaholic who has targeted a 58-year-old disabled woman. Not a good look for her either. I seen it as her threatening to call them and report them to the rescues, just as she had done with other organizations. I then took her threat and posted it onto my own channel with my thoughts about her rescue being contacted to let them know just what kind of person they were allowing to care for animals and how she had someone working with the rescue backing her up on her channel with the mistreatment of commenters asking questions. How I felt she was not caring for the needs of those animals she was fostering and that they were not in the proper conditions. I proceeded to do just that. I sent them a message through their Facebook page asking how I could report my concerns with someone that was fostering. I was told to text the founder, so I did. This was on Sunday, June 8th. We had a phone conversation that lasted about 30 minutes and was followed by text afterwards. I was asked to send a written complaint about what I had concerns about and what we had discussed, including how the rescue was being represented on her YouTube channel and the way that they were treating commenters. I was told that the founder of the rescue had only been under the impression that they would give the rescue a shout out on the channel. She actually thought it was a podcast. But that was it. When I told her how they were treating people and how Jack the cat was being treated, she wanted it to be made clear that she did not agree with this behavior and did not condone it. Harassing the rescue for nearly a week is what is being said, and it is a lie. Yes, I did continue to message his Facebook account because I was asked to do so, to send the evidence of videos and comments that backed up what I was saying was going on. I told the founder I would not share our personal text communication publicly, and so I will not. But I do have them if I need to share them with authorities at any time. And I have messages where the founder has clearly and literally said I did not harass her or the rescue and that she never said that I did. I believe she won't be letting the whole rescue thing go anytime soon, if ever, simply because I think it was just so shocking to her. It really did hurt her ego and burst her bubble when it comes to being untouchable. When you are so used to getting away with threatening people the way that she does, and having no problem at all when it comes to contacting official and lawful services as a way to do your bidding, I believe you start to feel invincible. For once, her behavior brought consequences to her door and she did not like it. I'll always believe she called and reported people to animal control out of spite and malice. No one can change my mind based on what kind of havoc she's caused in their lives unjustly. People who report in good faith should not be in fear of getting bullied and harassed for only voicing their concerns, right? She does not believe it, but I was genuinely concerned for the conditions and treatment of some of the cats that were in her care. I merely forwarded along video links, screenshots from content she posted on her own channel to show what I was referring to. There were no lies, only evidence that she herself supplied. If there was in fact no merit to what I was saying, there should have been no actions taken, and what I said would have been disregarded. It seems quite insulting to the rescue, along with the founder, to suggest some random stranger could just harass them into doing whatever they wanted. In my opinion, she has no business fostering any animals, but I have no power over that, clearly. So she was in fact correct about me not getting the outcome I wanted, which would have been preventing her from putting any more innocent lives at risk. I can only cling to some hope that she does not end up causing any reprehensible damage. I see her very unstable mental health, lack of necessary medical knowledge, unacceptably limited space, accompanied by her unreasonable need to be right in her actions no matter the cost, as harmful and detrimental. These were the reasons that caused me to contact the rescue, and I stand by that decision. I'm still in despair, knowing she is continuing to take in cats and attempt to foster them on her own. I fear for their safety, but there is nothing I can do. After all of this, and me explaining on my community post page about why I called, she put out a live stream that lasted 2 hours, where she completely smeared me and accused me of being the worst person in the world, saying I ruined someone's life and that my whole channel was about her and was full of hate, and called me unhinged, psychotic, deranged, and tried to name all the conditions she could think of that I must have because I'm so awful and evil. She promptly deleted this video right after. I wonder why. She has accused me of stalking her. She accused me of calling her landlord. If I had done that, maybe you could say that I was stalking, but I never did, nor would I. She claimed I called wanting information about her. What information could I want that I don't already have because of her posting it herself? I do not know her phone number, nor the number of her landlord, and I do not want to know that. I have no interest at all in having it or contacting either of them for any reason. Just more lies. She, or one of her spies, however, seen a comment on one of the videos I made memorializing a beloved family pet. The comment was from a family member, and one of them took their name to Facebook to search for them, found their profile, and went through the post to find their location. Never have I posted where I live on my YouTube channel or any other personal and identifiable information about my location. So for her to post on her channel a local rescue in my area to show me she found out where I lived was disgusting and threatening. I don't believe it was her, since she is always saying how poor she is, but someone connected to her must have paid to get my full information online. She knows my immediate family members' names, their address, my address, and probably even my phone number. Why would she want this information? To do what with? You ask yourself that, and ask yourself if you think that is stalking. In my opinion, it very well is. She has threatened me multiple times. She has said she contacted my local authorities and was filing a police report on me. She said she turned me into YouTube and that she would send them the report that she filed on me as well. She insinuated that she would even take legal action in the form of a lawsuit against me. She has even went as far as to threaten an involuntary commitment of me, claiming I am gravely disabled due to a mental health condition. These are threats she has made on other people here on the platform as well. It seems to be her go-to when threatening and harassing people. She gets very upset if anyone mentions her mental health, but when it comes to labeling and trying to shame others, she has no problem listing off all the mental illnesses she can think of from her extensive therapy she claims to have had. All of this is ridiculous and would be quite petty if it weren't for the real-life harm she has caused for other people and the harm she has tried to cause for me. She cannot report me to my local animal control like she has done to others, so she had to threaten other things instead. She has no real actions to take against me because I have not done what she accused me of. I did no harassing of that rescue. I have done no stalking of her, and I have never threatened her safety or physical well-being. This is my story. Thank you for listening.